Hi, everybody. I want to talk to you a little bit about this observation field journal. Um, we are going to be looking at the skill of observing. Observing is one of the most basic science skill. And the idea is you keep notes about what you observe, you become a better observer, and the notes added together help you build your knowledge. And a keen observer can change the world. And one example of this is Jane Goodall. Now, Jane Goodall is most known for her longtime study of wild chimpanzees in Tanzania. Her study, which she began in 1960, changed how we understand chimps and human behavior. Now, your ideas affect what you see. Jane Goodall was a primatologist who observed chimps in nature. Ideas guided her observations. Now, chimps are social, and so she observed how they behave socially. You can see here they talk about groups, and she's drawing them, how they're behaving together. She's not drawing their color and all those other things. She's really focusing on um, how they're behaving in a group. She was open to new ideas and new questions, of course. So it turns out your ideas affect what you see. So if you look at the center of this, you'll see these letters, and you'll see this letter here, which is a B. Most people would say it's a B. Now, if you take a moment and you look at it from another point of view, you'd see with another set of ideas in mind, you'd see actually also looks like a 13. So the idea behind this is you can see like a scientist, you can see like a poet, or you can see like both, hopefully. And so the ideas you have in your mind are going to impact what you look for in nature. So, what you're going to be doing in this unit is you're going to be, first of all, recording an observation on a sheet of paper. You're then going to insert that picture into a Google slide. And then you're going to, on that slide, you're going to do a reflection as well. Now, the reflection essentially is a notice or wonder, some looking at what you notice, what you wonder, or what you notice is similar or different. And then you're going to do this 4 times. So that at the end of this unit, you're going to have 4 Google Slides done at the end of the time that we're spending together on this. So essentially 3 steps. You're going to, on a piece of paper, you're going to sketch and label your observations. You're going to insert that, take a photo of that piece of paper and insert it into your slide. And then you're going to do a reflection on it. So here's a checklist that I'm going to be posting this slideshow, and you can see there's this checklist for how you make your observations. You can do them inside or outside. I think it's good to do it in pencil. You can focus on 1 or 2, 3 things, and you could focus on different things. You can use the same prompt as you did in English, or look at the same things you did in English if you're doing this in English as well. Some ideas to guide your observations. It's important you have a quantitative and qualitative observation. That's sort of a requirement of this. And then you'll remember that quantitative is numbers and qualitative is words. And then there's a bunch of cool bio tools. That is this idea of making this into a scavenger hunt for GRECER. So you're going to look for these terms, these ideas that we've studied over the course of the year in different ways, and try to find them in your drawings. And again, this slideshow will be there. Do you see evidence of growth? Do you see how it's moving? It could be internal movement as well as external movement, like what's going on in the organs. How's it getting food? Is it burning stuff like in respiration, or is it changing sunlight into food? What's going on cellularly? What kind of cells are these things made of? Are they covered with bacteria cells? Is it digesting? Is it giving off gases that we can't see? And then for reproduction, we're going to focus on what it looks like. That is, do they look similar to each other? Are they members of the same family, or are they somehow very different looking? And that's going to basically tell us something about how related the animals are, how close the family member they are. And then there's lots of things you can look at. This is a list of all the different things. Basically, anything goes. You can look at vegetables in your house. You can go outside and look at trees and all sorts of things, big views of trees, small views of trees. It's up to you. Look at it from far away, look at it from up close. Get a bug's eye view, get a hawk's eye view. It's up to you. Once you have a picture, you're going to insert that picture into a Google slide, and you're going to edit this Google slide. There's some links in this about how to do that. I've included some links in the assignment about how to do this work, how to make the slide out of your drawing. And then you're going to write a reflection about it. And these are some instructions for how you write the reflection. The idea behind it is at the end of this, you're going to have your drawing over here. This is Mr. Kelly's awesome drawing. And you're going to have a little description of some similarities, differences, or some noticing and wondering that you've done. There'll be clips and videos about helping you do different things, but the overall goal is for you to have one slide done a day that you work on science. So good luck and have some fun. It's really an opportunity for you to enjoy and be creative, and I'll be showing you other examples of how to do this. Hopefully that'll help. Thanks again for working so hard on all these things and engaging with us while we're on this crazy school closure.